So I first learned about Vision Beyond Borders about 5 years ago when Patrick moved the ministry to Casper. My grandma and grandpa got involved with the ministry, coming every single week to volunteer and sort through clothing. And so we slowly became more kind of familiar with the ministry and getting to come out and learn more about how many Bibles are moving in all the countries that they're being involved with. So I'm the travel coordinator here at Vision Beyond Borders. And so anytime we send a team overseas, whether it be to carry Bibles or to visit the girls in the red light district, all the flights, hotels, applications, all of the logistical details is everything that I handle. I would describe the heartbeat of Vision Beyond Borders in getting the Word of God out to the people and not doing it in a way that it costs the people on the ground, because they are really poverty stricken. And so it's truly a gift that we're blessed to have here in the United States that we can give to those who aren't fortunate enough to get it by their own way. So one way that Vision Beyond Borders does this is, and it's really awesome when you, like going on a trip down to Central America, and you can see pastors that get the Bibles and then they go out and they evangelize to the people in the streets and all their little groups that they have in their congregations. And it's really cool to see this grow, and how individuals, who are in these countries, they have really pretty rough backgrounds in their childhoods growing up, and then how they can minister to others as well. So the Lord uses the ministry to make disciples through, we have a lot of trips go every single month, and we do it, obviously yearly, but in taking individuals that go on trips, and then as they go and they can experience it, then they come home and they have, friends and family that they want to take, and they can slowly work up to, they'll take a team, or they will take a friend and they'll go on another team, and it slowly builds from there. Christians can get involved in many different capacities here at Vision, whether that be going on a trip, supporting us through prayer, financial, or even just coming in, once a month or every week and, searching through clothing and, sorting it out and creating pallets to go to the refugees. There's many different ways that Christians can get involved. And too often we tend to think of, our ability as being very small, and, that's very accurate in many ways, but the beauty and reality of God is that He can take that small effort and He can multiply it to a very large effort. And so I think it comes down to just being obedient and, following His leading and wherever He calls us to go. I do what I do because it's truly amazing to see how folks in other countries are living, and then to come back and really kind of have a perspective on my life and how, growing up may not have been the easiest thing, but compared to other folks in other countries, it was a cakewalk, because, just how much they make, and just, the poverty and the overall situation for them, it's truly amazing. And then to see how through that, how Christ is working through them because of how loving they are, and just the faithfulness of Him. I would just like to share that, kind of like I pointed out, it's so easy for us to just look at our abilities and, think, well, we're only sinners, that we can't really do anything. But the reality is that, God has a plan for every single one of our lives. And, as we are walking through life, we need to listen into His leading. And, despite, the fact that we're sinful people, we still can be used as He desires. And so we just truly need to be obedient in that, and step out in faith and just trust that, okay, Lord, I don't know where you're going with this, but we're going to jump on and we're going to go with it.